Hi my YouTube family, this is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. Please welcome to Home Garden and Fashion. First of all, I would like to thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and I just want to let this word out that some of my videos are stolen and being played in other channels, and those channels are making views on my videos, which I think is a terrible thing, to copy someone else's video and claim views on it, which is like a really horrible thing. So anyway, if you see my videos on any other channels, please notify me at homegardenandfashion@gmail.com. So thank you so much. Today I'm going to teach you how to make dosa, which is like typical Indian bread with very minimum, very little oil. So for this one I'm using this dosa. Now I'm not promoting any brand or anything, it's just any dosa mixture. You can get it from the store. So basically what dosa mixture is just has rice flour and urad dal flour. Urad dal is urad lintels, and usually typically when the dosa is made, this is been soaked for overnight, the rice flour and the urad dal flour, and then next morning we grind them, and then we leave one day to ferment, and then next day we make it. But this is just instant dosa mix, and to this one, in order to bring little bit sourness to it, which usually happens during the fermentation process, this one has little bit of citric acid and sodium bicarbonate. So that's all the ingredient, and it has salt too. So it just comes like this, and inside there's a package like this. And this one, you just have to mix it with enough water to make a batter, like a pancake batter. And after that you're going to make it just like pancake. Put very minimum oil on the non-stick pan and just spread the batter around just like pancake. So I'm just going to mix this to a bowl and add some water and make it like a pancake batter. So as you can see, I'm just going to cut it. So this pretty much quite a lot, and it will make about 7 to 8 thin pancake. So now I'm going to mix water to it. So mix as much water as you feel like the consistency you need. So I'm going to make thin dosa, so I'm going to make it like a little bit less consistency than the pancake mix. Pancake mix a little bit thick, but I'm going to make it thin. For this big glass, about 16-ounce glass, I have added 1 glass of water with the one package. So I think I need a little bit more water. So this batter typically has everything that it needed. But if you want to make it little bit more spicy, you can add little bit of chili powder, and you can add little bit of cumin seeds, or you can add a little bit of vegetable masala. Actually, I had to add 1.5 cup of water with the 16-ounce cup. This is quite a lot. So as you can see, this consistency is quite a lot. Now if you make it like this and you keep it all day and make it by the evening, so by that time it will be fermented, and if you make it next day, it will be fermented pretty much. But I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to use this now. So this consistency is really good, and this one I added 1.5 glass of water with 16-ounce glass. So you kind of have to make it consistency like this, the batter, pretty much like pancake mix. So you mix it nicely. Now to this I'm going to add some spices. So I added little bit of cumin seed, and now I see the batter kind of thick, and if you let it sit a little bit, it will get thicker. So I'll go ahead and add a little bit more water. The thinner the pancakes are, the better cooked they will be. The thicker they are, they will be less cooked. So don't be afraid to make it thin, but don't make it too runny. So now I mixed it, and I'm going to do about 1 big spoonful, and as I put it, I have half a teaspoon of oil, or maybe less than half a teaspoon, just to coat the non-stick pan. But make sure you have good non-stick pan so it doesn't get stuck to the bottom. Now the trick is to cook it in very, very low flame. As I mentioned to you before, if you're going to use less oil, the trick is very low flame. Now I have put another pan in it, and I'm going to add to that one, because that way they will be done faster. And I'm going to make some potato curry with it, and I have some cauliflower curry I previously made just few minutes ago, but I didn't make the video of it. So I'm going to be eating that with this. Usually people eat this with sambar, which is little bit soury lintels, and you can cook that too, but I prefer to eat it with the potato curry or any vegetable, because since this instant mix already has the citric acid, so you don't need that soury taste. And some people do prefer to put tamarind, but it depends on the taste. I find now adding with tamarind and dal, all this creates a lot of indigestion, so I try to avoid that. Now this one has to cook in very low flame, and you can add little bit of oil in the sides, just a very little bit, and the main thing is to be patient. Let it get cooked fully. Don't rush the process. See, pancakes sort of happens fast and you flip it and done. And this one, if you're going to cook it in less oil, you need to be patient and let it cook. And once it cooked one side, and then you turn to the other side. So all together just one turn on each side. So I'll let it just cook for a while, and I'm going to get ready with my potatoes to make the potato curry. So as you can see, the top portion is little bit cracked, and that's the time you know that it's done. You have to turn to the other side, and same I'll do to the other one. So it will literally will be slipping off of the pan even if you have very little oil. And so as you can see, these are very crispy dosas made, and which I made it with few drops of oil. You see, they are very crispy and yummy, and you can eat it with anything, any kind of vegetable, dal, which is lentil soup, or you can eat it with any kind of gravy, or you can just eat it with anything that you wish to put on top of it, any kind of sauce, any kind of jam, jelly, whatever you wish. And this is very healthy, and it has the rice and lentils and a little bit salt, and as I told you, citric acid and sodium bicarbonate, which was originally mixed, but when you make your own the batter, you don't need to mix all those. You just mix a little bit salt, cumin seed, and any spices you wish, and you can eat it just like this without using anything. So this is extremely crunchy and good and tasty. Now I'm going to make the potato curry and share that with you too. So now I'm going to show you how to make the potato curry, which will go great with this dosa. Now some people do make sambar and chutney, soury thing. I just prefer simple potato curry, and this is very simple. So I added little bit of oil, like half a teaspoon. As my oil is heating up to that, I'm going to add little bit of cumin seed. So this is very simple potato curry. So my clean cumin seed splattered, and to that I'm going to add potatoes. It has 2 potatoes, and added enough water along with it. Very basic, simple potato curry, yet extremely tasty. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Add according to your taste. I added half a teaspoon. Little bit of turmeric, which is 1/4 of a teaspoon, and little bit of any vegetable masala that you have, anything that you have, and little bit of garam masala. And at the end I'll add little bit of roasted cumin seed powder and cilantro leaves chopped. That is all. And if you wish, you can add tomatoes, but I don't use the tomato too much. So that's it. Now I'm going to cover it, and this is going to cook covered for about 10 minutes until the potatoes are soft in low heat. Be sure to lower the heat. So as you can see, my potato curry is boiling. To that one I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of cilantro leaves and 1 tablespoon of crushed cumin seed roasted. So I'm going to do a video of how to roast the cumin seed and crush it and post it so you can see. And you can add this to any of your vegetable you're cooking, and that's going to be really, that will make it really tasty. So my potatoes seem like they're almost done, maybe 5 more minutes. I want to make sure they're fully cooked. And this is like a very simple potato curry. It's sort of like liquidy gravy. You can eat it with anything. I'm just going to let it cook 5 more minutes. So as you can see, my yummy simple potato curry is ready to go with my nice dosa. Dosas are just pancakes, and these pancakes do not have any eggs, so dosas are good for vegetarian and vegans. who do not like to eat any animal product. So it's really yummy and it's done. So this is the bowl full of gravy and potatoes. It's really yummy. Let me show you the full. So as you see, here's the platter of your dosa, and this is my cauliflower curry. I just made it in the morning, and this is my potato curry with the gravy, and this is awesome vegetarian vegan meal. There is no animal product in it, and the oils being used with all the three items is like 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon. That's all. Very minimum oil. You can literally cook it without the oil, but it's really tasty, yummy and healthy. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share the video, and I will see you with many more creation. Again, if you see my videos running on other channel, please notify me, because 3 of my videos been stolen and was running on other channels. So thank you so much. Thank you for all your support. Have an awesome day.